Greetings from Columbus, Ohio, and welcome to MLG Gameplay 1 stream. Tastes and Artosis here. How you doing, man?
I'm doing really good. It's our first time on this stream,
I
and
know.
we're going to bring you
It's
a very
dark
exciting
back
match.
here, but it looks like the players are ready to go, so should we just get this
Let's
game
do
going?
it, dude.
All right, let's do it up, man.
Wait, no, don't. Wait.
Wait.
I don't know why.
We're almost ready. It's been a real treat to be down here in Columbus, Ohio. The game's been great so far. Definitely check out all the streams. We got some great stuff going on over there. Okay, and now the game is starting. I will be observing in this game, so I'll do my best to try to catch all the action that we possibly can as this game progresses. If you're unfamiliar with Artosis and myself, we do work in Seoul, Korea, hosting the GSL. You can find more of us at comtv.net, but enough about that. Going on into the game. In the bottom left, one of our two Protoss players, the Obama Toss, the Kratos Protoss. He is MC. And on the other side of the map, in the upper right, in the blue, a player who's been residing in Korea for quite some time, playing on the Korean server, training with the best of the best. We have SaSe.
Well, SaSe versus MC, actually a very important match in the crew. You know, SaSe already took out Ganji, so if he can take out MC as well, that leaves just Marine King and whoever comes in from the open bracket. This is a big, important match. And MC, he lost the first match of the night. He is down 0-1 against Marine King. So he really needs to win this, because if he starts out 0-2, there's really no chance of winning the group.
Now note, this is a map where, as you can see, the ramp here is very small, so this allows for, a much better control of entry. You know, a map like Tal'Darim, for instance, you're going to have the 3-gate or 4-gate because it's just too not safe to do anything else. So now both players going for the gateways, the gas coming shortly thereafter.
That's right, we have a quicker gas from SaSe here, and I'm not surprised to see that. SaSe is a player that really manages his economy better than most. He does a lot of gas economy management. In fact, I'm sure that we will see at different points he'll have funny amounts of probes actually mining from his gas.
Yeah, and that's always a sign of a very good player, is when somebody is able to micro their economy so perfectly that there really is no wasted time, no excess minerals.
Yeah, and not only was that a quick gas, now he's chrono boosting out a Zealot, and this is going to cause a late Cybernetics core. It's a little bit later than it normally is.
I'm not a fan of chrono boosting out that first Zealot. What are your thoughts on this?
Well, he might be doing like a double Zealot Stalker pressure, which is actually a pretty powerful early game move. A lot of times people are trying to just get away with making a Stalker or two and throwing up a bunch of tech suddenly, but a build like this is very hard to micro against and really will push MC to the limit.
Meanwhile, up here, MC's Cybernetics core is finished. When the Cybernetics core finishes, we will have a much better idea of what exactly the tech path that he is going to decide or that he will pick to go for right now. Third pylon now on the way for MC. The Zealot passing the waterfall now. MC does have a Zealot of his own. He may elect to send that Zealot up and scout, but instead does not. The second Zealot for MC comes out. MC completely saved thus far.
And notice that MC, after scouting what SaSe was doing, mirrors it with the exact same units using a few less chronos. So he's going to have the 2 Zealots and a Stalker ready for the 2 Zealots and Stalker that were chronoed out by SaSe. So I would say MC, I'm liking how he's played this so far.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Just a perfect defense.
And, of course, we have the second assimilator here. Now finishing for SaSe. Meanwhile, another gateway coming up here for MC. Make that 2 more gateways to total for 3. We'll see if a fourth does come. The second gas here for MC has not been taken. Also, we do have a Stalker, moving down here at the bottom part of the map. And you can see SaSe very interested in maintaining a degree of map control. A probe now coming up. And we do have a small engagement here. I want to check SaSe's base, but I don't want to miss any action here for you guys either.
And here we
go. One pylon goes down, the probe goes down as well.
And it looks like, ooh, nice micro here by SaSe. MC in a little bit of trouble. And now it's going to come down to these Stalkers. We see the health bars right there, Tasteless, and it looks like just still a slight lead here for SaSe, but as Warp Gate finishes and his gateways finish a bit quicker on MC's side, it's now 3-gate aggression against 3-gate defense, but, well, MC's is right here and a little bit quicker.
Yeah, MC with just solid defense. Had those units lasted a little bit longer up there, as you can see, Warp Gate now just now finishing. This game would have gone on, and it looks like he may be going, am I correct in saying this, he may be going into Blink Stalkers. We do have the robotics facility as well as the Twilight Council.
Blink Observer, it is for SaSe. MC with a slight lead here, and he hasn't shown us yet what he wants to do for tech. Looks like he wants to come up here, maybe do a bit of pressure. He's taking that very fast expansion. So a lot of this is going to come down to the micro of SaSe. When he gets out that blink in the Observer, he's going to have to try to harass as best he can. You know, blinking to the main, doing frontal attacks, all sorts of things.
Yeah, blinking to the main especially strong on maps like this one where there is this region you can hop into. If they go back to defend, then you attack over here at the front.
Well, right now some sentries coming out, very normal with this build from MC. A 4th gate going up from SaSe, that's very telling. He's decided, I will kill MC with this, but MC at home is getting his own Robo. So with that Robo, he's going to be able to get out an Observer, and if he can snipe the Observer of SaSe, then the game is going to be almost unwinnable for SaSe. That is a very important moment, but you also have to be careful. You have to spend enough money on units to stay alive. He's going to want some Immortals as well if he can squeeze them out.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. If you can get an Immortal out against Blink Stalker, I mean, the Immortal does damage so quickly, and it's just that, frankly, a unit Stalkers are not good against. So the timing attack here from SaSe is going to have to be performed very well. The question is, does he blink into the main? Does he attack into the front and then blink backwards, trying to micro those Stalkers to the best of his ability? There is 4 sentries, and, you know, sentries, they're great with force fields, but blink, you know, kind of nullifies the benefits that you can get from force fields.
Well, he's chrono boosting out Immortals as well. Going to skip that Observer, getting the Immortal for safety first, and Observer now on the way, and SaSe's going to see that this is going to be very hard. This is going to be extremely difficult for him to do, but it is possible as well. And in fact, he's on the way, Tasteless. His Stalker's coming across the map. And let's not forget, he has that sentry. So he does have the ability to force field that ramp if he can get MC out of position.
Now we do see MC is sending a probe it over here. I don't know if he's going to go into the main with it or not.
Oh, I think he's going to get some pylons up. He has one at the top of the map for some harassment.
Meanwhile, MC... Oh, he's going to get that Observer. The Observer has been winged. The Stalker is coming out.
Oh, can he get it? Yes. Okay.
All right.
So that is really, really rough for SaSe. How is he supposed to win here? In fact, he's getting a Warp Prism. That's how bad a shape he's in.
All right.
This is not
Guardian
work.
Shield up, and I don't see any way that SaSe is going to be able to win this game.
Yeah.
The Observer is gone. Take a look at the supply at the top of our screen, 83 to 65. Really, with SaSe building up to this one moment in the game where it either, you know, he wins it or he loses it. MC kind of trying to develop into a standard PvP. You could see MC checking the corners of his base, and we have yet another skirmish here and a blink away. This pylon, though, not yet. Well, let me just double check here. This pylon has been spotted here by SaSe.
He sees what's going on, and I do have to say that MC is looking pretty invincible here. His supply, that's 25 supply difference. I mean, there's not really a whole lot going on right now for SaSe.
You know what he could try to do is just do some force field action here.
Yeah, I think that's exactly what he'll
and then try to blink into the main. I don't know if that works. I have no idea, but we will see. It looks like MC's not biting the bait. He's not turning around. What the hell is SaSe going to do with this Warp Prism? If he doesn't do something soon, it's going to be pretty bad now. 105 supply to a measly 64, and now he comes in here.
And he doesn't get the force field up. A huge mistake. Also, his Stalker's walking around the other side, and it looks like this game is just about over. He's not going to do any damage. He's down to 36 supply because meanwhile, MC did use those pylons.
Zealots have destroyed the probe.
Man. This game is over, Tasteless.
Expect GG. In fact, there it is. GG. Game number 1 going to MC.
And, well,
hi, nerds. Welcome back.
I got to say, man, that was really well played by MC.
Absolutely.
The defensive 3-gate against the offensive 3-gate, that already gave him a little bit of a lead. He saw the double Zealot single Stalker pressure, and that was never going to work because he went ahead and got his own double Zealot and single Stalker, went right into that expansion, and SaSe lost that Observer. The second you lose that Observer in that scenario, you're basically dead.
Yeah, there are a few builds you can do in StarCraft that can be hinged on one unit, and if that unit dies or does not get to where it needs to be in time, the game ends. So SaSe with some early aggression, the aggression fails. What does he do? He says, I'm going to do a Blink Stalker all in. What is that hinged on? That Observer being able to spot into the main. If it could spot into the main, then he can go in there, destroy buildings, blink out, blink in, blink out, attack the front, and it's pretty much GG from there. But this, with the Observer shot down, I mean, what are you going to do? Artosis is getting game number 2 set up here right now. I really question whether or not SaSe is going to be able to beat MC in this series. What are your thoughts?
Oh, we're going to take a quick break,
Oh,
Tasteless.
we're going to take a quick break.
And
I don't care about your thoughts
ready.
right now, Artosis. I'm so sorry.
My thoughts? No,
because we're going to take a quick break, but when we come back, we're going to have game number 2 between MC and SaSe.